So I'm just moving towards your personal journey. How has been 2 decades of journey in HR domain?
See, honestly, it's not so easy. It's not so easy because 20 years, many situations I also had a lot of insecurity. Because you are in private.
Yeah.
Anytime your job can go. Even with the employer also there will be risk.
Yeah.
But when working for someone, your job is at stake.
Yeah.
But the difference what I did is that insecurity, I used it as a strength. Okay. I always, kept abreast of my knowledge, delivered, and earned the respect of employees. That is what the difference I made. So the journey is not so easy, and then it's very tough.
But most of the people claim HR job is a thankless job.
I would disagree. It's not that people don't talk about it. People talk about it. But if you love your job, and if you enjoy your job, why should you feel so?
Correct.
I don't think. See, I love my job. Why people say it? Because they manage the employee life cycle from recruitment to separation, even after separation.
Correct.
Okay, you have to manage the folks. And sometimes there are also situations where the top management have not respected or not given due respect to HR. It's not their mistake. They think that it is your job and you are being paid. Right? Then why should you think that it is a thankless job as long as they are paying you for your work? I don't think you should say that it's a thankless job.
And there is a contradiction that sales brings revenue, HR doesn't. Do you agree?
I disagree. I give you a lot of examples. Company is about people, right? If there are no people, no business can happen. Agree? I give you one example. You have to hire a finance guy. You hire, but you don't make the right hiring. What can happen? Correct? No, it can create loss for company, hiring costs, firing costs, all those things can happen. I give you another example. Why business is there? Business wants to make profits. Who delivers? People which HR hires. Right? If you don't have a proper system to measure performance management, where is the profit is coming?
Absolutely.
That is why I say if the right HR with proper systems and processes, that is where the value addition should come.
Absolutely.
And another example, sorry I take time.
Please.
If you don't create an engagement or highly engaged people, the disengaged people can ruin your company. Who does it? Even though it is top-driven approach, the concept and handing over or delivering, running this process is with HR.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It is true. It is true that the employer always looks at sales guy first because he brings the direct revenue. But if the HR guy doesn't do his job, then the sales is gone.
I agree. We've been reading through how does it impact if the HR function is mismanaged in business growth?
I've already answered this question because if the HR is not able to put proper systems and processes in place, then no company can survive. Because it is to do with people management. And in the world, I can say managing people is the toughest task you have. You can manage machine. You can operate machine. But imagine you have 500 people. Do you think you and me are same? No. We are not same. If you are handling 500 people means you are handling 500 unique individuals.
Absolutely.
Don't you think it is a tough job?
Absolutely. Absolutely. A tricky question for you.
Please.
What is HR generalist in your view?
Yeah, if you talk about the conceptual HR, there are a lot of concepts, okay? HR generalist, business partner, center of excellence, all those things is there. But the HR generalist is the one who should be knowing everything, but not master of all. To a decent extent, he should know every process of HR, whether it could be talent acquisition or comp and ben or performance management or employee relations. He should know everything, but he will not be an expert in that. But if he needs, he should be able to get an expert and then deliver. I think that is a HR generalist, according to me. This works for a small organization. Larger organization, they will have a center of excellence. Okay, that means the experts will be there. The generalist role or the business partner concept largely work for small and medium scale. In the larger organization, they will have a vertical based approach.
Do you see the difference between MSW and an MBA? Do you recommend people to pursue both the degrees?
Okay, let me answer your first question. When it comes to difference between MBA and MSW, definitely there is a difference. What MBA I saw is it's more of a classroom, theory oriented, conceptual oriented, whereas MSW it is more into action. The people go to field, they learn in the field, and they talk about practices, all those things. That is the difference between both the courses. And what's your next question?
Do you recommend people to do both?
It depends on an individual choice. If someone wants to be more action oriented and then want to go to the field and learn, they can go to the MSW. If someone would like to classroom, more conceptual, want to go to experience later, then he can choose an MBA.
So these days, people also recommend to pursue LLB. How strongly do you agree?
This is also, it depends. Even without LLB, somebody can read and equally become master. But if someone has it, that's the fantastic combination you have.
Fantastic. Can MSW fit into IT businesses?
Definitely yes. Why not? But the difference between MBA and MSW, what I said is, MBA is more soft oriented, theory, conceptualized oriented, whereas MSW is a more field action oriented. In my opinion, others may have different opinion. Okay, so my opinion. But if an MSW also get into hardcore HR topics, concepts, and also learn about how IT works, definitely why not? There are examples. People have gone to MSW to IT, but the MSW qualified person has got a tendency to have a success more in the industrial sector rather than the IT. But it depends on individual choice. It's my view.
What is your view about MSW and MBA as a curriculum for the current generation needs?
I will address only about the curriculum because I talked about already the difference, everything. If both courses can club together and become one course, that is a deadly combination. Because MBA talks about more concepts, theories, and then soft-spoken, organizing, lot of things. Whereas MSW got practical-based approach, and they will learn on the ground. Imagine both are together. Then that is a fantastic. That actually fits the needs of the today's generation. Today, if you look at our entire education system, the practical approach, the practical experience is missing. But that is where I would say if both can become a combined course, I think that is the best we have.
Last 20 years you've been into HR profession. Has your professional journey helped your personal journey?
I would say definitely yes, because in HR what happens is your main job is to deal with people and manage people. If the same management you bring it to family, definitely you can have a better life. And when you get into employment, you actually have to compromise a lot of things and you have to adjust to the employer demands, expectations, people you have to deliver. It is also, I would also not say that it is not new to an Indian culture. In Indian culture, you are already tamed. That means you will have a family, you will have an adjustment, all those things you will have. But when you get into profession, you get more maturity, you get more matured. If that maturity you can use it to solve your personal problems or personal life, to organize your personal life, definitely yes. And I have used it very effectively, solved my certain personal I would say disputes or life or whatever you say, it has definitely helped.
Fantastic. What's your advice for young students?
Honestly, if you ask me, today's younger generation, are not hardworking and focused. That means they're not deep into the topic.
Yeah.
They're not deep into the subject. They would like to make fast bucks. They would like to enjoy partying. All those things is there. That is where I see is missing.
Yeah.
But if they get into more deeper, hard work, that is the advice I would like to give for the success.
Yeah. Okay. Will millennials agree to this?
Yeah, I think that's a good question you have. If you ask millennial or the post-millennial, they have a different behavior. I would say, they would like to, be free or do whatever they want. But it doesn't give a success for them. Whatever they do, if they are deeper or if they are 100% if they put efforts, even for 2 hours or whatever they do in life, if they are into it full, then something can happen. That is the advice I give to the people.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And when is your next book releasing?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Shortly, it's almost done. I would say 75%, 80% is done. It will be on the wage code.
Yeah.
The recent, the wage code. That will be a co-authoring work.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be authoring with a well-known legal advisor. So it will come very shortly.
Fantastic. Thank you, Govind, for being so candid. Thanks for giving us time to have this episode with you to understand about HR and the dynamics about managing labor relations. Thank you. It was a privilege and pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Sanjeev, and my best wishes to you and also for your future.
Thank you.